Hello, viewers. We are back, and this is Showtime with Africaba. And today I have Selorm in the house, the brain behind Gold Coast. How are we doing, Selorm?
I'm doing good.
You're looking charming
Thank
this
you.
afternoon.
Thanks.
Great, great, great. And anyway, how's business?
To God be the glory.
Family life,
Great.
workers,
Everyone is doing good.
beautiful,
Mhm.
beautiful. And how was the summer? Anyway,
Oh
I
my
know that
God.
you were very, very busy.
It was busy,
Yeah.
very busy, but we thank God.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Anyway, we're going to jump straight into the reason why we are here this afternoon.
Okay.
So, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. Hello, viewers. I am Selom. Selom is a lady who loves to cook.
Mm,
I fell in love with culinary arts
hmm
and very passionate about it as well.
So, Selama, tell us a little bit about business. Let's talk a little bit about business. I mean, when people hear Salem in Worcester, New England, I believe they will tag that name to one thing. Why not making her like a hairdresser or like a dressmaker, but into cooking? Because I know, like we all know, all African women, they all love cooking. Why would you love cooking and decide to take it to a different level?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love cooking
Mm-hmm.
because I have passion for it.
Okay. Okay. And you
I
decided to take it to a
developed
different
I
level?
developed the passion
Yeah.
and it became a hobby.
Okay.
And I realized that from it being a hobby,
Mm.
we have to, you know, this could be something that could be developed into a career,
Okay. Pretty much like a business?
pretty much
Okay.
as a business.
Okay. Right.
By profession, I'm an accountant.
Wow. Which I believe a
Yes.
lot of people, we don't know anything about.
No,
Yeah, we don't know that you are.
no.
Yeah. Okay. 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 So,
So accounting turned into
mm,
a caterer
okay.
by passion.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
So we all know that you have a business, and before we go into like the business, how what pushed you to really make this as a business, right? Before then, I mean, when you came to America, did you do any other job before getting into this full time?
Yes, I worked part time,
Mm,
but I was still doing this. I actually cooked 10 years at home
mm.
before Gold Coast was birthed 12 years ago.
So when you say you cook 10 years at home, were you cooking as like a
From my
like a
kitchen,
like kind of like a part time thing?
yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I started, like I said, the passion was there.
Okay.
Um, I was in England before I came here to the
Okay.
States.
Yeah.
While in England, I noticed that when we go to like parties, people would bring food individually. And I have a background of catering from like two generations. My grandmother and my mom
Wow.
were also in this business. In fact, my mom had restaurants in
Yeah, I think
Ghana.
I've met her one time before.
Yes. So, I wasn't accustomed to like, different people bringing food when there's a party. I
Right,
was used to
right.
having food catered
Yeah.
by a caterer. So when I saw that, I was like, if I ever live abroad, this will be a thing of the past. So
Okay.
that's where my passion was birthed.
Wow, wow, wow,
Okay.
wow, wow.
So fast forward, we moved to the States. And obviously, I realized that there wasn't much, there was no caterer at all. So I said to myself, okay, I'll start this.
Before you proceed, can you tell us like how many years ago we're
I'm
talking about?
talking 21 years ago.
Wow. So that's where somewhere like the
But yeah, about
2001, 2000.
21, 22 years ago.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
2000s, the early
Yeah,
2000s.
early
Yeah.
2000s.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So, when I realized that there was nothing, we had no caterer here, I said, okay, so then I can start something. And at the time, I was married and I was, having my kids, and
Right.
obviously I had to be a mother and
Yeah.
at the same time,
Yeah.
you know, take care of business too. So I thought to myself, let me start my passion and see how it goes. So in the beginning, obviously, you just volunteer to cook and just to showcase yourself
And
out
people
there.
love it.
Yeah, and
People
then
love
see
it.
how the turnout
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to God be the glory. It grew from level to level,
Yeah.
from stage to stage,
Yeah.
and here we are today.
You started from home, let's say about 20, 22 years ago.
Yeah.
And today we all know that when we talk of like one of the big African American restaurants in Worcester, Massachusetts, there's nowhere they're not gonna, your name is not gonna pop up. Your name is gonna pop up. Now let's talk about the name of your business. Why Gold Coast? Because I know the reason I'm asking this, normally people will open a restaurant, especially like Africans. Most Africans will open a restaurant and it will start with their name,
Yes.
But then this one was way off, like Gold Coast. Why Gold Coast?
Because we wanted to connect to Ghana.
Okay.
And obviously, Ghana, Gold Coast is the new Ghana.
Of course, of course.
So
Of
if
course.
Gold Coast is mentioned,
Yeah.
anyone in
Yeah.
the West African sub-region
Yeah.
or anyone, through history,
Yeah.
will connect.
Yeah. It's very true.
And so we want people to connect also to the heritage.
Yeah.
And, feel part of it.
Right,
And,
right.
And so that is why.
That's why the Gold Coast. Usually, when people want to start up a business, sometimes you see that they, like a first name will come up, and then maybe they will be discussing about it. Maybe you, your partner, the kids, and maybe family people. Did you had any other names in mind, or you guys just went straight into Gold Coast?
We just went straight.
And there was
I don't remember any other name.
and nobody said anything.
Yeah, because we didn't want to personalize
Right.
Gold Coast, the name,
Right.
the business name.
Right.
We wanted to just have a name that everybody could relate to.
Yeah.
A name that brings everyone together. Like bring everyone's
Right.
mind to.
Okay.
So, say even a British person would hear Gold Coast and know what
And they
Gold
didn't
Coast
know.
is.
Yeah, you're right.
And
yeah.
we represent multicultural catering
Exactly.
as well.
Exactly.
So
I
we
know
don't
that,
limit our catering to just Ghanaian food or just West African food. We also cook Oriental and Continental and
Yeah.
American. So basically, a South African can contact us and we can cater their event,
It's
be it a
true.
wedding,
It's true.
an engagement, a baby shower, whatever event,
Yeah. You can.
we are able
to
to
tell.
do.
So to tell the truth, I think the name. I'm talking of from personal experience. I feel the name is rich because the word gold itself is something rich. You know what I mean? And then the
That's
Gold
true.
Coast. That kind of. I feel like it. So do you think the name has really helped the business?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really has, and even in the community, it's like I said, I'm glad it wasn't personalized.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's like it draws people to itself.
20 years, 22 years ago,
Yeah.
you started this business from the house, right? And then as it was growing up, you decided to make it like a full-time business and get into it.
That's true.
So for how long have you been running this as Gold Coast? Because we know that 20, 22 years ago, you started from home. So for how long has it been official Gold Coast?
For 12 years now.
Okay.
From 2011, we birthed Gold Coast
Right.
on the Millbury Street
Okay.
in Worcester, right
Yeah.
by Kelly Square.
I remember that, yeah. I do remember that, yeah.
And now we expanded to Blackstone River Road, number 8 Blackstone River Road.
Okay.
And that's where we are.
So let me ask this. So usually when people have business and the business is doing well, of course, they would like to expand the business to grow it up. Okay. Now, so what was the main reason why you guys decided to have a? Because I don't. When you guys were moving to the other side, the new side, the one on the Blackstone,
Yeah.
I thought you guys are gonna keep like the two locations, right? But what was the plan? Was the plan that you're gonna keep? Do you have the plan that you were gonna keep two locations, or the plan was initially we just, you know what, we are expanding, so we shutting the other one, the new one down, and then go to the first location and go to the. What was the plan?
The plan was to shut the first one down, but
Okay.
as business minded as we are,
Mm.
it's not wise to just close your business like that. You need to slowly introduce the new place to the customers
Of
who
course.
know the old place.
Yeah.
So it will be, it will not be wise to just close the old place only because you moved to a new place.
Right.
So we thought of keeping that and slowly moving the customers to the new place
Okay.
before finally closing it.
So how
And
long
obviously,
so how long did you guys keep the two
for
going?
18 months.
For 18 months. Okay.
Yes.
So like over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
For a
year and
year and a
6
half.
months or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the plan. The plan was not to keep two branches in the city.
Okay. Okay. So okay. So now we have just one branch right now. The one on
Yes.
the Blackstone. What's the address again?
It's the 8 Blackstone River Road.
8 Blackstone River
River
Road.
Road.
Okay. Now, so before we will go more into Blackstone River Road, when obviously when we are running just the first location on the Mulberry Street, I believe every business has its own challenges. Now, could you tell us some of the challenges you had when you were your first year when you were running both locations going? Could you tell us some of the challenges that you went through? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Selorm is one person. And definitely we wanted whatever was on location 1, which was Mulberry Street, to be on location 2. And I'm a perfectionist. I like to do my things to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
And so the first challenge I experienced was that I had to be at 2 places at the same time. And how would I do that?
Right.
So I would have to go earlier, much earlier,
Right.
and finish with the Mulberry Street before I go to the Blackstone River Road.
Okay.
But over time, I mean, of course, when you have the challenge, you need to prioritize and see how you can get yourself out of the challenge. So over time, I, trained a few people to replica. Like I wanted to clone myself.
Of course.
Of course, cloning is not the same.
Right.
You try.
Right.
And so to the best of our ability, that's what we did.
Yeah.
And that's how we managed it eventually
Right.
until we closed it.
Yeah. I'm asking this because sometimes people will hear that, oh, somebody's running a business, and all of a sudden they have another branch and another branch and another branch. So that's what I'm asking about these challenges that sometimes we go through. So if you want to advise somebody that they have like a business and then they want to expand it, they want to have like maybe like second branch, third branches and stuff like that. What one thing would you tell them to do first before they decide going into? Because you said something, you were moving here and here, trying to clone yourself on the new side and then the old side as well. So what one advice would you give if somebody want to do something like that?
I think the wisest way to solve that problem will be to franchise.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Because franchising makes it a lot more easier for both parties. Like in my case, if I'm franchising, I'll feel at ease because I know that you are part of the business. If you want to take a franchise from Gold Coast, everything will be legally done.
Of course.
And so, you're going to feel safe. You're not going to feel cheated. I'm not going to feel cheated.
Right.
Like from the beginning,
Right.
we'll know we're doing the right thing and everybody knows their do's and don'ts.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
Beautiful.
So we set standards and then policies and everything, So basically that's in that aspect.
Yeah, that's what.
That's
say
and
that
that's
the
what
people-
we have in the
did.
pipeline
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, stay tuned. Viewers, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Selorm is going to tell us what they do at Gold Coast. Even though we all know that it's a catering services, she's gonna go in and give us the details of it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hello, viewers. We are back, and you are watching Showtime with Africaba. So, we all know Gold Coast. We know Gold Coast, what they can do, what they do. Like, I know you do weddings, the big parties and stuff like that. Why do I have to call you if I'm having a wedding?
Because we're capable.
Tell us some of the services that you render there.
So Gold Coast specializes in catering for events. We're into corporate catering as well.
Okay.
So it's not just individuals. We cater for companies.
Right, right.
Like Thanksgiving is coming right now.
Yes. So talking of Thanksgiving, I saw your flyers and viewers, check the L advert on the page. You're gonna see their promotion and then their flyer over there. If you need something for this Thanksgiving, hit them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have seasonal promotions, like with the Thanksgiving now we've been doing corporate events.
Okay.
Corporate companies have been having their Thanksgiving lunches and dinners.
Right, right.
We've been doing those, and then next week, which is Thanksgiving Day itself, we have the Thanksgiving promotion proper.
Okay, so pretty much like you cater more outside, and then you do.
And then we do,
like this Thanksgiving is coming in.
Yes.
And do you guys do something special? Let's say when Christmas is just around the corner.
Yes, Christmas as well. We have Christmas packages, and we pretty much customize the Christmas packages because people are different with what we have, what they want. But Thanksgiving is a tradition. It's an American tradition where we all know what we celebrate. The turkey and then the mashed potatoes and then but we infuse Gold Coast now. This is where Gold Coast comes in.
Okay.
Now we're Africans. We adopted mashed potato when we moved here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So we still add our jollof rice. We add our fried rice. And so we give that option for you to be able to eat the mashed potato, the jollof rice or fried rice with your turkey.
Okay.
We also make the turkey spicy.
Okay.
And then we fry it.
Yeah.
And so basically we try to make it as comfortable, for the customers.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And so that is one aspect of what we do. We also have the drive-through for convenience.
Yes, I wanted to talk about the drive-through because it looks like, so looking at our community right now, so Gold Coast is the only drive-through catering services that we have right now.
Yes, the drive-through restaurant.
Who brought this idea up? Because what we know here is you go to McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts or Burger King for drive-through.
Yes.
An African American restaurant drive-through. So I'm calling and ordering for some wache and some fried plantain and stuff like that. And you're telling me that. And then you're telling me it's a drive-through.
It's a drive-through.
Who brought this idea up?
Like I told you, in Rome, you do what Romans do.
Wow.
We moved here.
Yeah.
We saw the way things are here, that life is fast-paced. So basically, people don't have much time to come and sit in if it's not a weekend.
Right.
Or their day off, So as we were shopping around, we were hoping, you know, we're actually looking out for locations to be able to use for
Yeah.
quick picks like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, by God's grace, we got
You
that
have to
place
work
as
it
well.
out. You have to
We
work
had
it
to
out.
work
Right?
it out exactly. And
So you know, when first of all, when you guys started this drive-through thing, there was a day I was talking to somebody, and I'm like, "Hey, Charlie, so if somebody called for like fufuni abenkwai, how
get it.
how are they gonna get it?"
Now, this is how that works.
Yeah.
You call. It's easier for you to call before you come in,
Right.
so that we are able to get your food ready for you, so you do not wait. But if you drive in and place your order, then you have to wait for us to have, you know, get your
Yeah.
food ready, because something like tilapia,
Yeah.
we don't grill it down.
Of
We do
course.
it per order.
Yeah.
So if you call that you want tilapia, we'll put it on the grill.
Right.
Do you understand me? We prepare the orders when you call. So it's always best to call and then drive through and pick up. So you can even order TZ. Okay? And then we'll give you the time, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, pick it up.
And then you can pick it up from
And
the
then you pick it
drive-thru.
up from the drive-through. You pick up your TZ, you pick up your banku and okro, you
Wow.
pick up your tilapia
Wow.
and fried plantains with grilled tilapia.
Yeah.
You know, we don't serve just Ghanaians.
yeah,
We have still, you know, Senegalese, Nigerians, you know, Ugandans,
Yeah, I think I saw
Rwandans. We have everybody.
Nigerian food on your menu one time.
Yes.
I think I saw
We
that
have
one.
egusi on our menu
Yeah, I think I
with
saw
a
that.
bar.
Yeah.
And also with poundo. Poundo is pounded yam. Yes. So we have those as well on there. You know, but we've started the Sunday buffet, which is going very well.
So your Sunday, is it every Sunday?
It's every Sunday.
And how is it going?
It's
anyway?
going great.
Yeah.
It's going great. I mean,
Yeah.
and I love to see people happy. You
Right.
know, they're eating, they're enjoying themselves with some nice music on the background, you know.
So the Sunday buffet, what time does it start? What time
It
does it end?
starts at 12 o'clock.
12 noon.
12
Okay.
noon,
And
and
then
ends
goes-
at 5 p.m.
Okay.
You know, because on Sundays, you know, normally most of the time is after church.
Of course.
We want
That's when people,
so is that crash?
Just like more like a rush
yeah,
hour time.
that's the time, and it's working perfectly. You know, and also if you want to have an event and it's not even on a Sunday or on another day, you know, that's a private dining. We also are open for that.
What's
We've been doing
the
that.
capacity over there?
The capacity over there is 50 inside.
Okay.
But then outside, of course, is unlimited. So
Of
when the
course,
weather is nice, we will blast outside.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So Gold Coast has those services as well that
Yes.
that people could even do events over there.
Yes,
you know,
we have
yeah,
private
yeah, that's
dinings,
fine.
yes.
That's good to know. That's
Yes.
good.
And
to
then
know.
we have online ordering. Like
Yeah.
you can go online today
Yeah.
and put in your order, and it will just print out in the
So
kitchen.
how do they go online? What do they use? Your website or
You go
what?
to the website,
Okay.
and then the website is
Is it www.
www.goldcoast1.com.
Good.
And then, you know,
I'm
once
gonna
you
put
have
that
that,
on
or
the-
you
I'm gonna
can
put
go
that, yeah.
to Google
Yeah.
and then type Gold Coast Restaurant in Worcester, and it will still
And then
pop
you
up.
can
It will
pull
still
it out
lead
from
you
there,
to the
right?
website.
Yeah.
And then you can put your order through there, and it will just print out in the kitchen, and by the time you come through, it's ready.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions. It's a little bit. I'm going to push you a little bit. So I'm going to have a wedding, and then I have like 3 or 4 African American restaurant and catering services here. Why do I have to consider Gold Coast?
Thank you. You consider Gold Coast because, number one, we offer full service catering, where full service catering means you do not have to worry about who is going to serve the food, who is going to bring the food for us, who is going to set up the food for us. And, you know, with all those logistics, how are we going to get rentals with plates and glasses and silverware and all those serveware and all that? We provide all that with our catering service.
From the kitchen,
From the
all
kitchen.
the way
So all you do is just pay us, sit down and relax, and let us serve you. Okay?
That's one reason why I have to. And then the other reason it's what?
And then that's another one reason. And then we also have the option of where you can just place your orders and then pick up.
Okay.
And then you can place your orders and then have us deliver it at a delivery with a delivery charge. So we are very flexible. We are fluid.
Okay.
We are
Yeah.
able to suit your need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. So you're a woman,
Yes.
a wife,
Yes.
a mother.
Yes.
Do you spend all your time in the restaurant, or you have some time, some days that you relax, have some time with the family? I'm asking this because I know that running your own business, of course, I know that Mr. Ago is with you, your husband is the backbone, I know, for this. But then, do you relax?
We do. You know, the saying goes that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah.
We also, just like you, we have our days off where we unwind and rest. And we also go out to dine out. Okay? We also go out with the family. We have the family time. Like you say, I'm a mother. I also cook for my family. I cook for my husband and my children. Okay? We spend our family time together. And then we spend our one-on-one together as well.
Does Gold Coast operates Monday to Friday?
We operate 7 days a week, 11 a.m.
Okay.
to 7 p.m. And then on Sundays, we close at 6 p.m. Like I said, I've cloned myself.
Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this. As an experienced African woman running a business here, tell me some of your worst challenges that you've had running your own business. Worst.
I've been so used to things that I mean, I don't see things as challenge. Like even if I see the challenges come, I see it as okay, it's part of the business. What can I do? So I'm quick to how can I solve it? You know, that's the mentality I have now. So I don't even see them as like challenges that will break you. So basically, it's all about focus. Do you get what I mean?
Okay. So let me break it down this way. Have you had a situation where a client give you a job and probably like say 3-4 months ago, and then like 2-3 weeks to the time, they turning back to you saying that we don't need your service anymore? And if you've had one, what did you do?
Yes. I've had an event where an occasion where a client paid fully for her wedding. And then 3 days to the wedding, she canceled.
Okay, after you've got, because I know
we bought ingredients,
because I know
we started working on it, we started, prepping.
Yeah, right.
And 3 days to the wedding, the bride canceled.
Was she asking for her money back?
She did at some point, but she did later. She canceled and didn't ask. But you see, this is where we also have our policies where you sign, you read and sign, and it tells you in the policy, it tells you that unless it's a natural disaster, when you cancel, okay, you have to pay a 75% of the bill.
Okay.
So say your bill is $1,000 and you've paid your whole $1,000 and you cancel. In this case, the client canceled 3 days to the wedding because they canceled. I don't know. I mean, the marriage didn't come on at all. And so they canceled. So we had to only give them 25% back, because we bought ingredients, ready to go. Staff was all booked. And this country, time is money,
Of course.
We had paid for vendors.
Yeah.
And so what are we going to do? I can't go tell the vendor, give me back my money because, it's gone.
Yeah.
Taxes, the money was paid with taxes. Taxes have been collected.
How did the client took it?
I mean, eventually they were not happy about it, but she didn't have a choice. She signed the policy before and knew what it was. So this is what it is. Unfortunately, I've also had a challenge where there was a wedding, and a day to the wedding before I caught I realized that the wedding is tomorrow. Oh, you can imagine.
Okay, yeah. So then you have to rush in.
So we had to
Yeah,
rush it. It's like we had to work overtime.
Yeah.
And of course it was a challenge. For as
Yeah.
long as you solve the challenge, like you sail through. At the end of the day, so it's all on focusing.
Running the catering services. I mean, I think when you bring about 20 companies as catering services, you see that women most of the time are doing a lot in it. Okay. Do you think it's something for women or men can also handle? I know we have like Anochi Chrome in Worcester, Massachusetts as well, and I know the guy, Big Shoe, is the main guy.
Yes.
But I think most of the other catering services that we see them women are there. Are we trying to say that catering services should be run by women and managed by women? I mean, because I see a lot of women doing that. Is it a ladies' thing or?
No, I wouldn't say so. It's for all of us. Men are good as well. It's all about the passion, like once again, it boils down to the passion. And so men are good cooks if they want to be. And women, of course, we are born to be in the kitchen, whether we like it or not. I mean, in quotes. So that's why most women are, prone to go into cooking or catering.
Right.
But I mean, everyone is invited. There's no problem at all with men going into it. In fact, I prefer men going into it.
To it more,
Yes.
right? Okay. Tell me some of the experiences that you had with your workers. Works experience that you had with your workers.
Worst experience. So basically, when you come, you move to the States, like, or you're an immigrant, and you come here. Everybody's circumstance is different.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not a one size fits all for everyone. We all have different objectives, so you never know what people's plans are.
Right.
But you, as an entrepreneur or a business owner or an employer, employs, and you teach or obviously you train your staff, and they have different objectives. Some give you all the loyalty they can, others don't, but I see it as part of life. And so we do what we can do
To survive.
But because those who are loyal and serviceable, they give you their all. And those who are not as well, you see them.
Good.
So like I say, that's about all we can do.
I see.
And take a day at a time.
I see.
And keep going. We don't limit our staff. We don't just employ just Ghanaians. We employ everyone because we are multicultural.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. A lot. Okay. So in all, Gold Coast have been in business for how many years now?
12 years.
12 years. Official Gold Coast.
Official Gold Coast 12 years, but Selorm 22 years.
Selorm.
Yes.
What do you do for fun?
Cooking.
That's it.
I love to just, practice. Even when I'm at home, I'm practicing some recipe. I'm trying to put some flavors together, to see how it come out. That's what I don't know. I just love it.
Folks, you're looking for somebody for cooking. Look for Selorm. Selorm.
Yes.
How can you I want you to look into the camera and encourage anybody who is trying to get into their own business, especially if they want to get into like a catering services business.
I'll say go
60
for
seconds.
it. Go for it, viewers. Passion is what drives you. If you have the passion, you can do wonders. The sky is your limit. But if you don't have the passion or the interest in it, then you might as well not bother, because it's not an easy job. It's very demanding and very time consuming as well. So if you have the passion, don't give up. Just focus. Challenges will come, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay? So I'd say go for it.
November 20,
Third.
23rd, 24th, Gold Coast is having a Thanksgiving program. Call Gold Coast. Go in there. Go have fun. When you talk of good food, good event services, it's Gold Coast. Selorm, thank you for coming.
Thank you too, Andrew.
You are watching Showtime with Africaba, and this is the Worcester Show. See ya.